Welcome back, and welcome back to summer rerun over the next week to 10 days. Temperatures on the rise. We'll still have a few showers tomorrow, but fewer showers and hotter temperatures as we round out the week and head into the weekend. More on that in just a bit. First off, though, as I love to do, start out with the water vapor imagery, because, you know, in meteorology, you got to work from the top on down. You got to know what's happening in the upper levels. So I usually start at 300 millibars, about 30,000 feet, and then look at the 500 millibar pattern, which is about 18,000 feet. And then we work our way down to the 700 millibar level, which is the upper level pattern that we're showing you right here that works nicely with the water vapor imagery. And this way it can kind of explain what's going on. And we still have the remnants of this upper level low, which, by the way, was associated with Francine, kind of captured it, and was just happy here up in the Midwest for several days. That moisture got pushed to the east, got entrained with a potential tropical system producing heavy rainfall, but this upper level low is going to whip around maybe a few tropical showers once again for tomorrow into tomorrow afternoon. Now, as we look at the regional radar, you can see still the threat of heavy rainfall now getting into mountainous areas, so more flash flooding likely even into eastern Tennessee, much of upstate North Carolina, and then possibly into Virginia. Meanwhile, locally, things have quieted down. We see scattered showers off to the east of us, mainly over toward the Mobile area as we get into Florida, the western Florida panhandle and offshore of the southeastern Louisiana coastline. But as we put everything in motion locally, not showing up a whole lot. That looks like ground clutter coming out of the Hammond radar by Lake Pontchartrain. You see the last vestiges of an isolated shower down across lower St. Martin Parish. So as we take a look at the big picture out in the tropics, there's not a whole lot going on right now, but it looks like activity is going to pick up in the Western Caribbean, perhaps the Eastern Pacific down the road. More on that in just a bit. Meanwhile, way out in the far eastern tropical, or we'll call it the central tropical Atlantic, we're still looking at tropical depression Gordon. Hey, he's starting to burst out a little bit here, and this system is expected to move off to the north-northeast with time, and it should become a tropical storm again, but not impacting any land areas. And the former potential tropical cyclone number 8 is no longer, but nonetheless still producing the threat of flooding rainfall, 1.5 feet of rain in spots, widespread flooding, and a lot of folks here really got pounded, mainly in North Carolina, just north of the South Carolina-North Carolina border. This system will still be problematic over the next couple of days as that moisture works its way to the north. We see that on the euro, and let's set up the long-term look here. And the euro is kind of active way out in the Atlantic. We see Gordon going out to sea, but this is the area I'm most interested in as we round out the last week of September and head into the first days of October. Looks like, well, the euro's thinking, oh, well, maybe most of the action is going to be down here in the Pacific, but there's a lot of deep tropical moisture lurking in the southern Gulf of Mexico and northwestern Caribbean. Now, the GFS has been more aggressive on developing something out of that Central American gyre, perhaps in the northwestern Caribbean, perhaps heading toward the Gulf of Mexico, but we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. It's hard to forecast beyond 7 days. We're kind of in a nebulous range in that 8 to 10 day forecast, and this is as far out as we'd want to go for right now. But just a reminder that the tropics are still busy this time of year. We're still in the meat and potatoes part of the tropical season as we get into mid-September. We are right here, and there's a lot of activity we still got to get through say mid to late October, even if the hurricane seasonal forecast, which is looking like it's going to be a bust. We're not going to see 25 or 30 storms out in the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean this year, but it only takes one. We saw that already with Francine, and hopefully it's not a double tap type year across Louisiana. Hopefully not. As we look at the big picture moving through tomorrow morning, mid-70s, and then as we head into tomorrow afternoon, a few widely scattered showers. Again, that looks like a rain chance at about 30% for tomorrow. And as we head into Wednesday, fewer showers, hotter temperatures, and summer making its rerun for the rest of the week. So overnight tonight, model picking out a tropical shower or two, but we think that that's done with for tonight. 74 the low. Nearly full harvest moon. It'll be full tomorrow night. Very small sliver of it will go into a little bit of a lunar eclipse tomorrow night, but it's not going to be really noticeable, and it will be a super moon though as we get deeper into tomorrow night, so it should be nice and bright. 90 the projected high tomorrow with a few scattered showers possible, mainly afternoon hours, dissipating during the early evening. As we move into that 10-day forecast, rain chances down, temperatures up, getting into the low to mid 90s. The fall equinox gets here Sunday morning, and more 90s as we start the days of fall as well, and maybe some rain chances down the road. But overall, a dry and hotter than normal pattern as we round out the month of September. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up a little bit later on.